What's up, guys? My name's Arianna.
And I'm Maple.
And today we are watching Better Call Saul. We are on Season 6, Episode 12.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out our Patreon. We do full-length watch-alongs on there. And you can also get early access to the edited versions of our videos before they go up on the channel. Whoop, whoop.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Watch pot never boils, Francesca.
It's been an hour.
Tell him I'm swamped.
What the
Everyone
fudge?
can hear you bouncing that thing.
That's the sound of thinking. You should try it sometime.
Oh, rude.
I don't blame her for
being as sassy as she is towards the end.
and getting more money. I love the lighting, how they have a light that he was able to like shine back on his face. And how he's only in the light when he's like looking at himself.
Ooh. Divorce.
What are you waiting for? Send her in.
Okay. Oh, you're making beans and bric-a-brac. It is Kim. Present day Kim with...
How's it coming?
Girl, you did not get with a guy who wears...
Coke dealer button-downs. What is that?
Did you get the mayonnaise?
Tommy Bahama, probably.
Well, here's the thing.
And
There's a
pit
tiger.
vipers.
Dukes. And I really like Dukes, but they didn't have it, which is a bummer.
So you didn't get any
So-
mayo?
Think this will work? I mean, technically it isn't actually mayonnaise, but
So you got Miracle Whip. Ew.
Technically, I don't think this is mayonnaise.
look
it's
close,
not.
right?
Why didn't you
think?
just get
Should we
mayonnaise?
give it a shot?
I don't know. What do you think?
What is going on?
Yeah.
Girl, that's not...
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. It's as close as I could get.
They're really beautiful, sissy.
The red ones could maybe pass for garnet, but the gold ones are just regular yellow.
This is a literal nightmare.
I was just thinking how this would be my actual nightmare. I hope Kim's doing a long con. I hope that's what's happening.
They're gonna get a wine cooler down.
We're gonna get a wine cooler down you one day. Well, gee.
That's giving the same energy as gotta get
was
that
fun.
protein in there.
That was fun.
Something's going on.
Yeah. Ew. Ew, you're banging a guy who says yep in bed. Kim, what has happened to you? I just really hope it's like the longest con of all time. Because if she just went, you know what? This is how I want to live.
He still has those damn sandals on. She's doing a blank puzzle.
Oh, I thought the potato salad worked out great.
He drives a
It's a date.
cube. What is that thing?
Or like maybe
Because she's not allowing herself to have fun anymore.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, maybe she's just forcing herself into a life that she now thinks she deserves after what happened to Howard. But still, oh God. She's not using a fake name. Ooh, I wonder if this is the phone call with Jimmy.
Yeah, because she doesn't seem upset, and I'm certain he definitely called her.
We're gonna sing it live. Oh, great.
I'm feeling like anxiety and claustrophobia by her life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what kind of ice cream Tammy likes?
Geez,
Yeah, so maybe, what do you think? Vanilla or strawberry?
no. They're both good.
I know, right? Whatever happened to crack? How come you never hear about it on the news anymore? Did everybody just all decide to stop taking it?
Kim, there's a Victor St. Clair for you on line 3.
This has to be him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay. Kim Wexler.
Hey, Kim. You know who this is? I'm gonna take that as a yes. That receptionist of yours, is she the type to listen in?
No.
Good. Okay. How's Florida been treating you? I'm catching you between hurricanes, I hope.
He knows she's in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Oh, I don't want anything. It's been a while. You know, just thinking it's been a while. Might be nice to catch up.
Catch up?
Yeah,
My mind was wandering this morning. I was just not thinking anything in particular, just random thoughts, and bam, it suddenly occurred to me. It's been 6 years. I thought you might want to know I'm still alive. I'm still out here, still getting away with it. Feds couldn't find their own ass with both hands and a proctologist.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you're awake.
You shouldn't be calling.
Let me know you still got a pulse.
Ooh, I mean, but...
Say something.
You want me to say something?
Like he's like hating on her for
You
her
should turn yourself in.
normal life.
What?
I don't know what kind of life you've been living, but it can't be much.
Set the pot to the kettle. Wait, and why don't you turn yourself in? Seeing as how you're the one with the guilty conscience, huh? What is stopping you? Spring's in the ground. Mike's in the ground. Lalo's in the ground, apparently. You don't have to hold back on my account. They can only hang me once. So go ahead. Spill your guts. Put on your hair shirt. See what it gets you. We're both too smart to throw our lives away for no reason. Just...
God's taking everything in her not to yell at him right now.
Kim.
I'm glad you're alive.
Wow, that was really just him that whole time in that booth. Okay, so she's in Albuquerque. She's going to the courthouse.
That's what it looks like. Ooh, it's got a machine. It's got a machine.
It's gotta look good for the judge. Because of your record, might be looking to lose. Okay, so.
What is she going here for? She about?
Oh, is she about to tell somebody that he's
I have a bad feeling
that he called?
Kim?
Hi, Cheryl.
Oh my God. I don't know why I'm getting so anxious, but I like cannot sit still right now. Oh, she is.
She's admitting. And the problem is then if she gets herself, then because Jimmy cares about Kim so much, like it's like his weakness, he's literally going to have to step forward to like probably try to protect Kim. So Kim's forcing Jimmy to, you know what I mean? That's why she said, I think Kim would be willing to go down if Jimmy also got punished too.
That's fair.
Howard was murdered. Why?
Wrong place, wrong time.
It's just,
He was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Where's his body?
I don't know.
And the police, will they search again?
They'll search.
I mean, does anyone know?
I don't
If
think
Mike's
definitely.
dead, then, you know what I mean? Then does anybody actually know?
It all happened in an instant, and he didn't suffer.
Except for like the months you guys tortured him.
He did suffer, yeah.
He didn't suffer.
Yeah.
He was suffering.
The lies you two made up, the picture you painted, that's all he is now. That's all anybody remembers.
I want to change that.
What happens now? Will you be tried? Will you go to jail? You're a lawyer, right? You're a great one, Howard said. How could you not know?
Bernalillo County has my affidavit. It's up to the district attorney whether to prosecute. And she may
Interesting.
not.
Because they just know her, like...
Because
There's
probably
no physical evidence.
technically
No
Kim.
remaining witnesses other than my ex-husband, assuming he's still alive.
Oh, okay, Kim.
I could sue you in civil court. I could take everything you've got.
She purposely doesn't have
How
anything.
about
though.
anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
It's for her own conscience. It's not for anyone else. I mean, yeah, she's living a very ordinary suburban life
Yeah.
in Florida.
And I think it's all kind of, you know,
I think it's by design.
yeah, on purpose for sure. Like I think it's her own form of punishment to herself, you know.
Yeah, they're having like plain backyard barbecue. She's packing lunches from home. She's not eating out anymore.
Yeah. She's wearing a mid-length jean skirt with sneakers.
And maybe she's not coloring her hair anymore, so
Yeah.
it's brown. Which is like, I don't mind the style choices, but I think I could see where they drew the contrast. Damn. I wonder if she just hasn't had any feelings about it. She didn't even respond on the phone, really.
Oh, God.
Like, I wonder if she's finally feeling bad about, like the fact that she even labeled that as fun. Oh, God, Jenny. I forgot about this.
we were in the middle of this. Oh, I think it's such a terrible idea. Oh, the show's so good though, because I completely forgot.
Again, I just think, like, how do you even know that this guy has anything you can rob?
It just feels like he wants to get caught.
No, for sure. He's being so loud.
Come on, man. Alarm system. What the heck? Bro, why? Oh my god, Oh! This is about to be a cop. Did he, like, call on himself?
I mean, if there's not a, like, violent crime happening, you know, like...
Man.
Or somebody could have saw him going in. Somebody could have heard him going into the house. They don't turn their lights on, too. You know what I mean? Like... It is so extra.
Sub.
He's gonna throw Rusty over the edge.
As a distraction? Like, you couldn't, like, get something lighter? Is he gonna hit him with it? Like, this is nuts. Set him down. Set Rusty down. Leave. Set Rusty down and leave.
I'm stressed out. I'm like, I have to, like, touch something. I'm just like...
Look at this bullshit. Look, what would you call this? Would you call that a fish taco?
They're just also parked to eat.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Look at this. I got half a mind of going back over there and smack somebody in their face with it.
And now he looks odd, and he ran a stop sign.
Oh my god, I ran right into the car!
They're so inconvenienced by this shit.
I'm not moving until you put your lights on or do something. Like, I'm just gonna pretend that I'm not in this car right now.
They weren't even paying attention to him.
Nope.
He's so dumb.
This is how you go down. This is how you go down, Saul. I understand that this was your subconscious need to turn yourself in, because you can't just do it. You got to get caught. Oh my gosh, we're back.
I am so stressed out.
I can't breathe.
What do you think? Pretty great, right?
Yeah, it's, Yep.
Florida. Why there?
I guess
It doesn't matter. Doesn't have to make sense.
Okay.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I think you're gonna regret not taking your share of the sandpiper money. And that by a shitload of swampland.
I will, file these tomorrow.
Well, have a nice life, Kim.
Hey, sweet cheeks, who do we got next? Let's make some money.
Emilio Koyama.
That's...
Where's your paperwork?
I don't do no paperwork.
Was that Jesse?
I think so.
Hey, yo. Can I bump one of those?
Jesse's so hilarious. What is he wearing?
Jesse gear.
What's up with this shit?
Rainy.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's crazy. Like bananas all this rain. I mean, I thought we were like in a desert, you know?
That's how it rains in the desert.
You're a lawyer, right? Ah, I recognize you. You're defended by Buddy Cabo, Christian Ortega,
No.
Julie Cord, Soul Baby Jesus. I mean, not like a real baby, just one of those things outside of the church.
Nativity scenes.
Yeah.
Knights of Columbus.
I mean, what the hell did he even want that thing for? I told him he could go to hell for stealing something like that, but did he listen to me? No. You got him off like scot-free. That was pretty slick, yo.
Well, tell him I hope he's keeping his nose clean.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
This guy, Goodman, see the real deal? Like lawyer-wise? I got a buddy in there who's facing some serious time. I mean, not baby Jesus time, but serious. You know, he needs top-shelf legal representation. And I tell him that, right? But, he sees this dude's commercials on TV, and this is where he wants to go. I mean, I tell Emilio, a funny TV commercial is not a sound basis for life, I mean, like, would you go to a doctor to do, like, an operation on you and, on your spleen or whatever?
This is nuts.
Funny TV commercial? No.
Because they got pulled into this shit from opposite ends.
Any good?
Oh, God.
When I knew him, he was.
See, this is where you 110% pack your shit and frickin' leave.
Yes.
That's why I think he wants to get caught. I think it, like, whether it's subconscious or not, like, that was just, you did all the dumbest stuff and you knew better, so you must want to get caught. The guilt must be too much.
Yeah, and he's maybe upset that Kim's not, he's obviously taking it very personal.
Oh, yes.
Who's he waiting for him to call? Who do you think he's waiting for a call from? Kim or his homie?
Definitely not Kim. Definitely probably a homie calling him from jail or something.
Hey, Dad. It's me.
What time is it? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, not really. Dad, I got arrested.
Oh, no.
What for? Jeffy.
I mean, I had an accident, okay? A little fender bender type deal, no big thing. My foot maybe
Slipped on the accelerator, or maybe it was a defective, I don't know. But that's not the big deal. They think that me, committed a robbery.
Why would they think that? Place where I had the accident, this drunk guy, he comes wandering out of his house, flags down the cops, the police, and says,
Hey, I got robbed. And sure enough, the police, they find evidence of, like, breaking and entering, and stuff is missing, which I did not do.
Well, the police are obviously barking up the wrong tree.
because you would never do something like that, would you, son?
No way, man. Absolutely not.
When the police took you into custody, did they find any of this so-called stolen merchandise? Was it in your possession?
No.
Of course it wasn't.
Because you didn't steal anything. Therefore, since there's no evidence whatsoever that you committed any crime, I'd say you got nothing to worry about. I'll have you out by lunchtime.
You're coming down here yourself?
No, I think it'll be your mom.
You'll talk to her for me?
I sure will.
Gene, honey, do you know what time it is?
Marion, oh, it's a mistake is all.
This isn't the first time, you know. He's been in trouble before. Oh, Jesus.
We'll get him out of there lickety-split.
Back when he was living in Albuquerque, drunk in public, I maxed out my Discover card, and I'm still paying for that one.
Well, money's not going to be a problem because I'm going to help you with that.
No, Gene, I can't let you do that, no.
Sure you can. Jeff will pay me back.
And you don't have to worry about a bondsman either because guess what? In Omaha, they don't have them, right? You just walk into the station, you pay a straight cash bail. It's not like Albuquerque at all.
She's like, why do you know this?
Marion, you still there?
Why did Jeff call you instead of me?
Well, I think
He was scared at how you'd take it.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a shower, get dressed. I'll swing by and pick you up. We'll get this whole thing squared away.
What about Buddy? Is he in any trouble?
I don't think so. Why would he be? I'll see you in about an hour.
Yeah, okay, yeah, thanks.
I feel like she's gonna turn on them.
She's too she's instinctual. Like
yeah. Like, she might be an older lady, but, like, she's not dumb. Clearly tried to be pretty independent.
And she catches on to things quickly. Like, the
Yeah.
fact that she understands, you know what I mean? Like, even her being like, I'm connecting my laptop to the Ethernet cable. Like, she's getting it plugged in. She set herself up. Like, is she gonna do research on him and recognize
That's what I'm thinking.
him from Albuquerque?
Marion.
Oh,
Hey.
hi.
Oh, hey. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I just lost track of the time.
That's okay. Want to put some clothes on so that we can get moving? What do you say?
I don't want to slow things down. I think maybe you ought to go without me.
Not the color, not the yellow on
the
his glasses.
What's that?
You tell me.
Marion, do you think that's me? Because it's not.
Why would you just automatically assume that?
There never was a Nippy, was there?
Oh my God. Long con.
Oh, he didn't tell me anything.
She's not-
Jeeves told me. I typed in con man in Albuquerque, and up you popped, big as day.
That's wild.
I'm calling the police.
Here, let me help you with that. Listen, I think we're losing sight of the bigger picture here. Jeff is in trouble, and I want to help him. He and I sure could use your support here.
What'd you get my son into?
Nothing that he didn't ask for. I'm still the good friend you thought I was, okay? Jeff understands me, Buddy understands me, and you will too. Just you have to keep things on an even keel, all right? What have you got there? Put that down.
Press it, girl.
I think she already pressed
Put
it.
it down. Do not do it, Marion.
What are you gonna? Are you gonna actually hurt?
Kill her? Like, what do you?
An elderly woman.
I trusted you.
Oof.
I mean, she would be the display of karma from all the old people that he ripped off.
Marion, this is Valerie, the life alert. Are you okay?
There's a criminal standing in my kitchen threatening me. He's a wanted man, and his name is Saul Goodman.
I'm calling the police. I'm calling right now.
It's kind of nice that it's an older woman, like getting like basically the last.
Yeah, because he started taking advantage, like the sandpiper money, everything else.
Yeah, for him, it really did start with finding the sandpiper case was the thing that allowed him to gain access to the free time to be able to do all the bullshit that he went and did, and everything else on the side was just kind of like a hustle or an activity.
Right.
But like
Right,
the
right.
sandpiper was really like his smoking gun. And even the continued, like, the fact that they perpetuated the situation for Sandpiper by involving all that shit with Howard, and then by knocking Howard out, then he got access to that money faster. When I do think that, like, Howard and Hamlin, like, yes, like, will some of those people probably pass by the time they get that money? But the thing is like, that money still goes to probably, like, next of kin and, like, family and things. And it's like, you know, like, that would have been justice. And, like, they were working really hard to do that for them, even if it was going to take a couple years. But
again, I think he wanted to get caught. He went off the beaten track. He knew he shouldn't go back. He knew they don't steal anything, because if you steal stuff, then you get caught. What's he do? He steals things. Like,
well, it's kind of like what Walt did with getting involved with the Nazis at the end. Like, it's like that. It's like these really, like, odd criminals who are just kind of like scraping the bottom of the barrel, like grasping at anything. And that's kind of what he started doing. Like, they literally robbing a department store.
Yeah.
And then going in and, like, you're doing now a scheme where you're breaking and entering and, like, just stealing, like, banking information. Like, it's very, like, odd scheming. Like,
yeah, it's like you're in the game, but you're not doing anything bad. But he knew the moment that he stole anything actually from the house and left the house, like, punching through the glass, evidence. Like,
yeah.
Like, obviously, you've now
like, he
broken
should have
into a
just
home.
let it go.
Yeah, he should have just let it go. But I think the conversation with Kim knocked him on his butt. I think, let's be real, the man didn't deal with any of the things that happened. He didn't deal with the Chuck's passing. He probably didn't with Howard's. He just went in. He literally, in the divorce
Yeah, he
scene,
obviously took his divorce, like, very personally.
Like, just the way he acts in that scene alone is enough to be like, oh, okay, all right, pal. Like, just bury, and now it's like, and I think this is just it. It's like, there's only so much. It's like Kim breaking down on the bus that we see. Like, you can only take so much. You can only shove everything down so much if you actually still have a heart. You know what I mean? Unless you're an actual, like, sociopath. Like, you cannot. You start to act out.
Yeah,
and here
which
we
it's
are.
like for Saul, he's like he's still not showing those emotions. He's acting out, and like I think he's just upset that
he misses the fast life,
he misses the fast
man.
life, and that he can't get away with things like in the way that he used to probably.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's just upset that like he
thought
like he didn't
was
get
smarter.
caught. Like, he's not upset that he's gotten caught, because he hasn't gotten caught. But it's the fact that he hasn't gotten caught, and like he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, he can't do anything now, though. Like,
He can't do
the
anything.
cost of
Like,
not getting caught means he literally can't do anything.
it's like when you, in comparison to like Kim. So we see Kim, she goes and works her job. She has but she clearly has a life. You know what I mean? Like,
no, she's like with a man, like, and she's doing
out,
her thing.
she's socializing. Does it look like a life that the Kim Wexler we have been shown this whole time would want to live? Not necessarily at all.
No, like having
but,
mayonnaise over Miracle Whip debates.
like, that being the premise of a conversation is,
and getting humped on. Yep.
Like you're in a mediocre home with a mediocre man having Miracle Whip. I think is one of the best. That's some great symbolism, because Miracle Whip, it'll do, but it's never gonna be better than mayo.
Yeah, like
Miracle
actual
Whip
mayonnaise.
is never better in a recipe than mayo is, but it'll do on a ham and cheddar sandwich
or tuna
or
salad.
tuna. Apparently, I think that is great. Like, for what it is. So she's doing that, but then we watch her have her breakdown. But like,
yeah, like she's
Saul,
basically living Miracle Whip.
She's living Miracle Whip life.
Yeah, life.
And then, but we see that we don't know if she's content. We just see her going through the motions. But that might be, again, I think that's more of her self-induced. Like,
I think she's
Saul
punishing
had
herself.
100%. Saul had to leave. Kim chose to leave and live this life. And I think that's a really good thing to show too, because like Kim chose to move to Florida and just do that.
That and like she decided to like she fully parted. Like it seems like she didn't take her half of the money for Sandpiper. Like she didn't accept any of that money.
Nope.
Like she didn't carry any money over from probably like all the lawyer stuff. Like she said what she was gonna do. She stopped being a lawyer.
Yep.
Like she works, a very like simple job for her compared to what she was doing before.
Yep.
She seems to have taken more choice in the things that she's doing.
She's choosing the mundane over.
Yeah.
Saul has been forced into mundane by having to be on the lam.
Well, and it's even like her husband coming home, right? Like talking about the Miracle Whip again. It's like there wasn't the mayonnaise that she wanted. So instead of him picking another brand of mayonnaise, he picked Miracle Whip.
Well, it's not even a mayonnaise that they didn't have the mayonnaise that he wanted. Or would use.
Yeah. So it's like instead of just getting like another version of mayonnaise, he picked something completely different that's like kind of not. Yeah. And it's like, well, does it work?
It's lesser in every way.
Does that work?
It does, but
and it's like, yeah, okay. Like, yeah, and that whole conversation basically describes like how she's then picked everything since then.
Yeah.
Like working at sprinkler place.
Yeah. And I think it's just a really
it's not the best,
crazy
but
parallel.
It works.
No, exactly. It pays the bills.
Yeah. It's not great. Her husband not great like humping on her like that. But I mean, in what we saw in the moments that they were together, they're getting along. He doesn't seem like he's mean
He's
or
not bad. He just seems really into The Amazing Race.
And he just seems a little
it all feels very simple. But I think
simple in comparison to I don't want people to feel like if I don't know, people to get offended.
I hope they know we're not.
I'm not dogging on anybody. I'm just saying like we're just comparing Kim to Kim.
Yeah,
like
Kim's
previously to Kim now. Like this is a very simplified, like drowned out version of. It feels like when I was watching WandaVision, which I feel bad because I know WandaVision like is related to something else, but there's episodes where she's like, it's like very like old TV sitcom, I think is what it would be, where it's like the wife is doing like Kim could have been doing a commercial for a refrigerator, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like simple wife, simple life, get your new appliances and look at this wonder vac. Like she, you know what I mean? Like that's what her life feels like. And we're gonna have a dinner party and she's gonna cook dinner for her husband. It's very like like traditional, like what you think when they teach about the original American dream.
Yeah. And I think
that's the life she's
and again,
living.
I think like the parallel of it though is like she chose that life and Jimmy was forced into it. Well, Saul. And it's like it kind of shows, I think it's crazy how like she went and she turned herself in and she's saying, well, I don't know if they're gonna prosecute me. There isn't any evidence. Because at the end of the day, did she do things that were wrong to Howard? Yes. But how much of it was breaking the law? Truly, she didn't kill Howard.
Yeah.
It just happened.
And she didn't do anything.
She didn't take
like
any of the bodies. She didn't do anything. She was a witness and she didn't report it.
And she didn't pay anybody to do anything like that.
To do anything. It's like, and she goes, I don't know if they're going to prosecute, but she's like in her own.
She's a witness. She's technically just a witness. Like she knows the information. She knows the truth.
Maybe fraud, maybe slander. Like she could I think Howard's wife could take her civil.
That's what she's saying. Like she could take her to slander or defamation.
Defamation
of character
is what she could do there. But criminally, there's really nothing.
But the problem is like she could sue Kim for that. But it's also like, but if Jimmy was the one kind of like doing it kind of puts Kim in a position where it's like, yeah, okay, like you basically were talking shit and then your co-partner took it to the fuller.
Well, she had a big hand in the planning of it and stuff too.
I know, but it's
come
like
back around. She doesn't leave the freaking place in Santa Fe, doesn't turn around, nothing happens to Howard.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like if she would have just gone forward with going out there and like having that conversation, because what was it with investors kind of, or was like with the new board trying to create
like
that
she would have basically
foundation.
Had her, she basically would have had. She would have been able to have all the funding she wanted to do to take on those pro bono cases and be like the head of it. Like she was basically going to head that whole thing and run it.
Yeah, basically,
and the New Mexico thing. But again, though, I think it's so funny is like Jimmy's going to end up going back to jail because of him doing dumb stuff. Kim turned herself in and probably won't do any jail time. So it's like,
yeah,
them showing us that is just, the writing's so good on this show. It's nuts.
Yeah, because they're basically looking at the bigger domino pieces, which what they ultimately ended up caring about more probably was like Walter and the drugs and kind of like that. Lalo is still a fallout of all of that. And so it's like if Howard did get murdered by this person despite what they were doing without them having the body because the cartel then or what they assume to be just like this big drug operation, it's like the DEA then kind of overtakes. So it's like, yeah, that's there, but I can see how Kim was saying like there's no evidence. How are they going to prove that she, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there was there, but all of it was cleaned up. They could do an investigation, but it's years. Who knows, 6 years? 6 years also, like,
since they've seen each other?
like they'll find the laundromat, but
I don't even know because they light the whole thing on fire. Right? So I don't even know if they know that the secret place exists.
Because did it blow up?
It was caught on fire. I know that.
Yeah, but do you ever see it blow up when Walter does that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But even then, it's like they're probably like if they've already dug that far down. They're not thinking about digging underneath the lab any further. They probably just exactly. They got to the They probably just ripped everything out or refilled the hole even more.
So that body's never found. And like she said, my ex-husband, there's no witness, nothing. What are they going to charge me with? They can't charge me. Like, and the thing is, she's like, I still did it. I turned in, I gave them all the information. If they want to look deeper into it and all this other stuff, they can. Versus Saul's been on this path of trying this whole time to avoid getting caught. He wanted to avoid that guy, goes and seeks that guy out, the only guy that could be the connect. And it's like, okay, so
which is also
this is your own personal hell, but now you're also going to get yourself in trouble and with everything else.
Yeah, which is also kind of hilarious based on like how much information and like advice he was trying to give on like Walter with his wife and even like Jesse being with someone else and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like that was always constantly a topic of debate just for Kim to just like finally say something.
It's nuts.
To the authorities. Like she just straight up was like,
yeah.
No, and that's why I think like the line of her being like, I'm glad you're alive is so cold because she's like, good, I'm glad you're alive because I'm going to tell them what you did and I know that you're out there.
Yeah.
And there's still an opportunity to find you.
Maybe right. And I feel like she's just truly trying to right the wrongs, you know, too. Like she's carried the same guilt around that, you know, Saul should be carrying.
Yeah. And then for him to tell her that she should be carrying that guilt, like,
as if you're going to turn me in. Yeah.
Yeah. As if it is Kim's guilt to carry too. Like, and she's like, but I think the difference is like Kim has accepted that she understands that is the part that like her part that she's played in it. I think I think it's good to feel guilty. Like she should feel guilty. And I think she does. And I think she's not saying anything because how she's supposed to like, she can't make him realize like you should feel guilty.
Exactly. And
like,
I think that
she can't talk to him about that.
That's why that's
a waste of breath.
Yeah, because that's like what he wanted. He wanted to be like, oh, it's good to hear you too, and like be and say like, no, we're not good. Like we are connected by this terrible thing, and then your life spiraled even more because you got involved with these terrible people. You never get involved with Lalo. You never get involved with Nacho. You don't go down this path. You're not in this circumstance that you brought to her into her home. You know what I mean? Into their home, which again, I'm not saying scamming Howard is the root of all evil, but it shows again that all those things can add up into a big con. There is
every rose
has its thorn. But well, it's kind of like Mike said, it's like it's still a crime. Whether you feel as though it's a victimless crime or not, you're still committing fraud. It's still a crime.
And like we said, like that was just the sticky note that you didn't lay. Like,
yeah. It's like it could have.
That's where that was going very easily. That's where that was going to end up.
And what's crazy, and what I think that phone call does for Kim, it kind of puts up because even like when they break up and she's like, "No, I can't trust myself because I might say in this." I feel like we see her get that phone call, and like you said, when she says, "Well, I'm happy to hear your life," I think that was the moment where she's like, "You know what? He's right. I was a part of this. I do have to own up, and I'm gonna go do it." And at the end of the day, whether Jimmy does, because she doesn't, I don't feel like she flat out like she straight Howard's wife, he says, well, if he's alive, you know what I mean? So, and she knows he's alive at this point.
Yeah, and she didn't say it to them. Like,
so I feel like she didn't give him to the cops, but what he said, you're like, you know what? I should turn myself in. I'm going to turn myself in because this is what I've been living with. This was, my whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of what we just saw was like the two different ways to kind of,
deal with that.
To deal with that guilt. Because I feel like, I truly feel like Saul just
crashing
did all
out
that 100%.
in a different way.
He just did all subconsciously. Like he knows he deserves to be punished for everything.
Yeah. He's like looking more for like the physical punishment. I think Kim is like dealing with the mental side of it more, the emotional side of it more.
Right.
And like that's been the dynamic of their relationship. Like that has been who they are. I mean, and that's established very early on, like in the first season, because Kim, how even just I think Chuck's death is a great posturing of how they're going to be reacting emotionally or not now.
Yeah.
Like physically or emotionally now. Yeah. So it's like even in a real life situation it's all real life situations to them, but it's like more of a situation that could be plausible with like losing a sibling, right? And them being in a relationship. It's like how they behaved there is exactly. They did that with Walter too. Like how Walter handled business is exactly how he treated his relationship. Like it's like how he does business is how he connects with his partners and his family, so it's like you have Jimmy, it's like how he connected with Chuck is exactly how he's going to connect with his guilt and shame around the larger portions of crimes that he's committed.
Exactly.
And Kim too, she's really emotional about Chuck at first, and now she's the one that's really emotional at the end and more forthcoming with information and via speaking and her emotions and her side of the story.
Right. Yeah. The writing's just fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's incredible.
It's so layered.
I love that the Breaking Bad Better Call Saul, like the writers are very good they're very consistent with their characters. The consistency I really, really like. The characters feel really reliable. I know this isn't the last episode, but I mean, just going into that, like where we're wrapping up everything, like I appreciate that this show has really reliable characters.
Yeah, they stay true. I feel like they're not.
They
selling
are the character that
they're not selling anybody out for like the twist.
Yeah,
you know
and
what
like
I mean?
no one's like they're having arcs too, like and growth that makes sense. Growth. I use that lightly. Growth in terms of like you're a bad person, getting
growing
worse.
Into your bad
yeah, breaking into bad. Right. Yeah. It's like. It's consistent and everything makes sense to me. Like, I don't feel like anyone was like, there was no character I feel like that was really thrown away for me.
Yeah, they didn't. I feel like
every character they showed to me had an important piece that I can call back to.
100%. It's like they just build on the script. And like you said, I love that no one becomes a caricature of themselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the closest thing we get is Saul, but we've already established in Breaking Bad that Saul is this big, larger than life defense, attorney. So when we watch him come into it, we already know it's going there. So I think it's amazing how they were able to keep it so grounded until the end when he's like looking in the mirror and he like starts posturing before Kim comes in to sign the divorce papers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny that their divorce leads into the same time that's because having Jesse come out, like it shows that that's what tipped it probably was him making his first like fatal move in his crime little scheme.
Well, he was there
losing
for his
Kim.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then of course, like he's like, whatever, fine, I'll go with the most dangerous option. It's like his vice, right? Like it's like he loses Kim, he's gonna relapse into something terrible.
Yeah.
So he picked Walter.
Yeah.
Like he picked Walter against everyone's wishes. Everyone was saying, no, we don't want to work with that guy. We do not want to deal with that man.
I wait to see how this last episode goes.
Yeah.
For that exact
Yeah. And it's like, and he sought Walter out. Like he went and picked him and all of that. And it's like, that was his first, like, that's the domino that leads to this.
So
like,
good.
So we've basically we think he's crashing out now. I think the crash out started
100%.
I think that's why he picked. Yeah, like he picked Walter was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the crash out. And now we're seeing the end of that whole. And that was a lot of time, but it's like we're just seeing the end of it now.
My heart's still beating fast.
Yeah,
It's
no, this
crazy.
show's so good. All right, guys. Well, be prepared for our cosplay.
Woo!
You'll
The
never
last
guess.
episode.
You'll
You'll
never
never
guess.
guess.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys.
See you there.
Bye.